I didn't. There's so many freaking SMPs that I didn't know this. They make you make like 5-minute like videos on why you should join the SMP. So it's like an application for a Minecraft
That's like
server.
for popular ones, so I'm sure.
I mean, we're pretty popular.
That's probably for like really popular stuff. I mean, I don't know, really popular, but
We got Butter Peanut. We're pretty popular. I just need to make this Minecraft server big enough where I get to go on a podcast and say some controversial things. That's the goal. So the goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
that's a quote from somewhere. I've heard it before.
It's a video of like the dude that's wearing like the pink helmet and he's got like the freaking diamond like dentures or whatever they're called. Let me pull it up on stream.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
It's really fun. Every single time I watch like a freaking voice critical review on a movie, every time he hates a movie, I like a movie. Because he hates like every single, or not every movie. The last few Moist Meters have been pretty
It's
generous.
because he likes bad movies, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He likes bad movies.
He likes
He's
bad.
weird.
He likes bad good. A movie that's like bad good, I would say, is like Willy's Wonderland. Did you watch that?
What, Wonderland? What?
Willy's Wonderland. So it was
No idea.
so it was the original script for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but they scrapped
I've
it
not seen it.
and they sold it. But it's got Nicolas Cage in it, and he gets a flat tire, and they're like the sheriff's like, okay, I can fix your tire, but it's gonna be real expensive. And then Nicolas Cage is like, I don't have any money. So he doesn't have a single line in this movie. He just kind of like grunts and moans. He doesn't have a single.
Really?
He doesn't have a single line the whole entire movie, and he's the main character. And he's like a greased up fat dude, and he's like, so the sheriff's like, okay, you're gonna go to Willy's Wonderland, and you're gonna be the janitor. When in reality, they like put people in there to die as like a sacrifice to Willy. So it's like a Chuck E. Cheese. So when Nicolas Cage goes in there, he has like some sort of like autism because he's like on like a clock. So he cleans for like an hour, like 30 minutes or something. And then his watch goes off and he drinks beer and plays pinball every single time. So then he like drinks his beer and plays pinball. And then like he starts cleaning and animatronic attacks him. And then he just freaking destroys it. Freaking like oil everywhere. And then he cleans it up and then his timer goes off and he just starts drinking beer and playing pinball. And there's like a bunch of these girls that break in with a bunch of like a few guys, and they break in. I don't know what happened. I don't remember if they die or not. I don't know. I couldn't remember. There's like one scene, and they're all getting attacked, and Nicolas Cage is like beating up on the animatronics, and his timer goes off, and then he just leaves them to go drink beer and play pinball, like while they're getting attacked. So he was like beating up the animatronics.
That's wild.
And his timer goes off, and he stops. And then at the end, one of the girls, who looks like she's like 18 or 19, and freaking Nicolas Cage looks like he's like freaking 45, she decides, so he gets his tire fixed, because like after like killing all the animatronics, so the sheriff comes in to like retrieve his body, because the sheriff thinks he's gonna be dead. Well, he's alive. And then the freaking like 19-year-old girl is like, he's hot, I want to go with him. And it makes no sense like why she would go with him. And then
With who?
with Nicolas
With Nick
Cage.
Cage?
Yeah. So then so he like freaking sets the building on fire, and the building no. So like a car explodes and he's like driving away.
Oh.
So not Nicolas Cage's car doesn't explode. The sheriff's car explodes.
Oh, geez.
So he's
You
like-
sleep, by the way, are you not able to?
What?
Able to sleep?
No, I'm in the mine. So the freaking like sheriff is like sitting in his car, and then the freaking like there's an animatronic in the back, and it explodes. And Nicolas Cage and this girl are like a mile away, and they're driving away from the fire, and you can see the reflection of the car in his glasses, even though they're like 3 miles away and they're facing the opposite direction. It's like Do you have Hulu?
No.
I don't either, but it's on Hulu.
Damn.
It's so good. Then there's this one scene, and freaking two of the teenagers that sneak in. So the teenagers sneak in. They can see that these animatronics are freaking creepy and weird, and they know the building's haunted, and they just decide, let's bang on the table. And there's this like crocodile, and he's like looking like he's gonna kill him. And then the freaking woman's like, well, let's just give him a show. And they just start banging, while the freaking crocodile bites the dude's balls off. Like, actually. And
Whoa.
they don't show it. He just, like, freaking goes down on him. So they're, like, still banging while this dude's getting killed. And there's no reason that should be in the movie. But it is. And it's really funny. Words can't even do it justice. The budget for the movie was just not great. And it's not going to be anything as good as the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But it was a journey. I'm going to send you a link to the video right now.
Probably not. I'm not. Wait, which one? Moist Critical? Moist Meter?
No, Willy's Wonderland. I'm gonna send you a video of the trailer because it's just such a good movie. It's not like good, it's just funny. It's so stupid, but it's like good stupid. If you haven't watched that movie, I advise you to. It is so good. It freaking changed my life in a positive way. Before I watched that movie, I had tuberculosis, and after that movie, I still had tuberculosis, but I wasn't as sad about it. I like that cave sound. Pretty. I don't like that one. Kind of reminds me of like Castle in the Sky. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. If you ask me favorite movie of all time, first of all, I'll say Ratatouille. Ratatouille is so good. Pixar's best movie easily. WALL-E's pretty good too. I'm not a Disney adult because I'm not an adult yet, but it's a good movie. I've been to Disney World like a lot, or not a lot, a good amount of times. Love it there. The last time, on the last day, I didn't like it because I wanted to go home. And oh my gosh, I was in the freaking, we were watching fireworks. I left the Magic Kingdom mad because people are so freaking selfish. It is unbelievable. So we were watching fireworks, and so people so everyone has like their like balloons up in the air, and you already can't stay in the road, so you're like freaking crammed, and the commercial looks all pretty and nice, and you're like, oh, everyone's got the balloons, everyone's having a good time. No, it's not like that in real life. In real life, it's stressful. Everyone's trying to see. Nobody can see. And I witnessed, it was like the Spanish woman, so she's like on the shorter side, and she was like trying to freaking hold her kid up in the air just so she could see the fireworks. And then this freaking like big fat woman jumped in front of her with her camera and stuck it up in the air and got like directly in their way so she couldn't see fireworks with her kid. And there's so many people that are like that because nobody cares about anybody else but themselves. People are selfish. I can be selfish, but not, oh, that's just sad. Like, I get that you want to see, but you have to be considerate to some extent. When seeing Haunted Mansion in theaters, I didn't want to go see it at all. I thought it was gonna be really crappy. My mom really wanted to see it, so we went and watched it with my mom, my sister, and her boyfriend. My sister's boyfriend, not my mom's boyfriend, and it was hilarious. I thought it was gonna be terrible, and it was like changed my life. Do I have anybody even watching right now? I don't think so. Bro, I just know someday I'll have like 10 viewers if I can stream, and that's like, oh, it's gonna be so cool. Turbo, that was a good movie. Yeah, I don't have any viewers. That's okay. I'm dreading editing the first 2 videos because of just, it's like the other ones, it's only like 2 to 3 hours of like content to go through. I'll have to sift through like 9 hours of content the first time, and then 12 hours of content the other.
What's that?
I was talking to myself.
You.
But I have like a Google Doc that's full of, it's like after I get a stream, or like even during stream sometimes, I write the video title. So I have like VOD 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have what happened in that VOD, and then I have timestamps so that when I'm editing, I know I can just skip to this part and cut everything before it, so it don't take 10 hours to sift through everything. So like tonight, I probably won't make a video out of anything because nothing interesting's happened. But like this morning, we got British because we had new people, so I'll probably make a video out of that. I don't plan on hard editing these. The goal is to edit them, and then people find the SMP through those videos. So even if it just gets like 50 views, maybe I'll get like 1 viewer from it that's interested, and we'll come back to later streams. Did you watch Willy's Wonderland?
I did not.
Aw, what a shame.